Martian Man TV. Welcome everybody. Shouts out, much love to YouTube, all my subscribers. I love y'all, man. What can I say? You feel me? Y'all motivate me. We're extending my channel out. That's neither here, there, say, wherever. Let's get right into it. I'm updating y'all on the Young Thug, Young Slime Life YSL trial that's going on. That's a lot of shenanigans and a lot of crazy and weird things been going on. So I'm finna show y'all a two-part video with exclusive news about Mr. Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug. The prosecution really not having no meat to bite on at this point. They bringing up old 2017 album covers with him and Future. So I want to analyze it with y'all, give y'all some live footage, news coverage, so it's not like it's just my opinion. I want to show y'all the facts. So for everybody in the comment section that say, oh, this cat, then, you know, this the proof right here. So I'm finna get into it. Basically finna show y'all this footage, and then I'll come back into talking about it. All right, y'all, let's go.
On the other side of the law tonight, Atlanta police say she told a murder suspect to throw away evidence. Fox 5's Tyler Finger has worked on this story all day.
This the Young Thug
in downtown Atlanta.
Prosecution, when she was defending one of the YSL members.
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Nicole Fegan represents a defendant in the Young Slime Life gang case. Tonight, she is now in trouble herself. In fact, I've learned she is facing a gang charge. Atlanta area criminal defense attorney Nicole Fegan now needs a lawyer of her own after being arrested in Gwinnett County Friday and booked into the Fulton County Jail. Police say she told a murder suspect he was wanted and to ditch his phone. This stems from a September 2022 deadly shooting in downtown Atlanta. Atlanta police say she contacted a suspect in the case to tell him he was wanted and then told him to dispose of his phone. Detectives say Fegan was not representing the suspect she called and learned about the warrant during a court hearing related to the shooting.
You know you got a warrant, right? No, sir. All right, you got a warrant out of the city of Atlanta.
Besides Fegan, police have also arrested Keontae Davis in this case. It's unclear if he's the suspect she called, but officers took him into custody last February after he was pulled over for rolling through a red light. This is body camera video from that arrest. Davis is accused of taking part in the deadly shooting, which police say started as an argument. One person was killed and another was injured in that case. Davis faces at least 2 charges, including murder.
I'm confident that you'll come back with a verdict that speaks the truth.
For Fegan, the allegations are a fall from grace for a defense attorney who has been considered a rising star. In a 2019 Facebook post, she shared this article about her from Atlanta Attorney at Law magazine that calls her the new generation of criminal defense attorneys. Fegan faces 2 charges: participation in criminal street gang activity and solicitation to tamper with evidence. Fegan represents YSL defendant Tenquarius Mender. And Fegan has been booked, but at this point, we will not be getting her.
Okay, y'all. Y'all heard it, you know what I mean, directly from the source. In that situation with that, I want to show y'all this one.
2017 album cover featuring Young.
So, in this one, y'all, I'm finna show y'all how the prosecution's so weak that they using a 2017 album cover that, you know, Thug did with Future, and they want to implicate that as allegedly by this detective guy that's allegedly been following YSL for 3 years. He said that this album cover started a war in the streets between the YSL and somebody, and that Young Thug intentionally knew what he was doing when he did this album cover with Future. So from what I've been peeping, y'all been watching my videos. I've been following this trial, this case since day one. And I told y'all, I've been telling y'all for the longest, they don't got no concrete evidence to hold Thug. It's like he just sitting in there for nothing. He just sitting in there on some conspiracy. They don't got no evidence from the record labels, the lawyers, nobody to show Even in the streets, Thug don't got his hands out there where he actually, you know what I mean, caught doing something. You know what I mean? They don't got nothing on Thugger. Shouts out y'all to Young Thug, YSL. Shouts out to all the YSL fans, that subscribe to my channel and support me. You know, had one of my YouTube shorts get like 10,000, 5,000 views, stuff like that. They support me. They support Martian Man TV. So shouts out to them. Anybody that's been following my channel when you new, hit the subscribe button, man. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? I need to get them likes up so we can grow my channel and extend the family, which I appreciate y'all for getting me where I'm at. I'm almost at my 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to y'all, because my motto is, I'm nothing without y'all. That's big facts. Y'all motivate me and inspire me and keep me on my toes and keep me motivated to keep it going. So y'all, I'm finna let y'all see this live coverage of what they saying now.
Thug and fellow rapper Future back in the spotlight right now. The cover, now the center of debate in the YSL trial today. Atlanta News First, Rachel Aragon actually spent the day in the courtroom. She joins us live. Rachel, for weeks now, prosecutors have been trying to prove that Young Thug is the head of an alleged criminal street gang.
Yeah, that has long been their argument. They say that that Young Thug, aka Jeffrey Williams, is the head of this alleged criminal street gang. But once again, his attorneys here in court making the case, they say there's absolutely no evidence of that.
We're going to continue at this point in time with the examination.
Rapper Young Thug's lyrics and music collaborations under a microscope in the YSL trial.
In that you recognize that there's an eagle, it's fair to say, skull of an eagle? Sure.
An Atlanta police detective who works in the department's gang unit was called back to testify Thursday, but was not shown on camera. He was asked about this album cover, a collaboration between rappers Future and Young Thug.
We were concerned that this imagery would be recognized by rivals as something insulting to them, and may stoke the violence in the gang war that at that point we had been investigating for almost 3 years.
Defense attorneys argue YSL is not a gang like prosecutors claim, but simply the name of a record label. Jeffrey Williams' attorney asking the detective if he had any proof that Williams orchestrated what was displayed on the 2017 album cover.
But gang members and victims and witnesses part of this investigation, do any of them have any clue as to who birthed the artwork in Mr. Williams' number 70 on Super Slimy mixtape?
No, I didn't ask that question, but unfortunately it doesn't really matter who birthed it. This image and its potential to lead to retaliatory violence was something we would have to deal with and mitigate.
And the Atlanta police detective, just one of hundreds of witnesses that prosecutors are expected to call to testify during this historic trial. This trial will resume come next week on Tuesday. Pre-live in downtown Atlanta, Rachel.
The artwork in Mr. Williams' number 7.
Okay, y'all. So, y'all heard it here. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all seeing it here. It is what it is at this point, with they feeling like they got enough evidence to hold Thug. They've been interviewing detectives. I believe his name is Detective Moretti. He was the last, I think he one of the gang lead detectives or whatever. He been also following the YSL and the YSL movement out there in Atlanta. So he got up on the stands and tried to make it seem like what he had to say was gonna hold weight, but it still didn't. Basically, my point is they still haven't shown us nothing to say, yeah, he's guilty of this. If you want to start dissecting the case. Why is this man locked up? They saying he's guilty of starting YSL, it's a gang, he involved in murders and drug dealing, right? Where's the evidence? There is no evidence for this man right here to keep him locked up. So during this time, let me give y'all a follow-up on what's been going on. So a YSL member was stabbed. I think this was like a month and a half ago.